Hey, welcome back all you backyard grillers. Today we're going to smoke some pork belly burnt ends. Now, if you watch any of my videos, you know I like to keep things as simple as I can so that anybody can follow it. Very simple ingredients, so you can find them just anywhere that you go. So what I have right here, it's a small pork belly, guys. It's only 5 pounds. So I'm gonna get it out of the cryovac. I'm gonna cube it up, and then I'm gonna show you what I do next, okay? So we'll be right back. So we got the pork belly out of the cryovac, guys, and this is what it looks like. You don't want to get rid of this fat cap right here because you're going to need it to keep the meat nice and juicy. So you don't really do a whole lot to it. I mean, you can trim off a little bit if you like. I'm not going to. I'm just going to cube it up like so. Get yourself a sharp knife. Now you want to do about 1.5 inches because they do shrink, guys. All right, just keep that in mind. So if you do this, if you do 1 inch right here, you're going to end up with a burn end like around this size. So about 1.5 inches. Okay, so I slice them up one way, guys, and then you flip it around, and you're just gonna cube them up, like so. Be careful not to cut yourself, guys. One little tip, guys, if this is very cold, it'll slice a lot better. Let me cube up the rest of them, and then we'll be right back. All right, so I cubed them all up for you guys, and what I'm using today is the sweet and smoky rub from Grill Mix. And these are not all the cubes. I have them over here to the side. I'm just gonna season these first, toss them, and then we'll finish seasoning the other ones.
How come you chose that type of seasoning?
What's that now?
Why did you choose that type of seasoning?
Because it has some sweet and some heat to it, and some smoke flavor in it. I think it goes very good with pork, in my opinion. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna transfer them to this cooking rack, okay, to make it easier to transport them in and out of the smoker. But I'm gonna flip it around, and I'll show you why when I'm outside the smoker. So let me do that off camera, and we'll be right back. Okay, for today's cook, guys, we're gonna go with the Masterbuilt 560, and let me show you what we're gonna do. I already have it preset to 250 degrees. This is what I meant, guys. So it has these little levelers right here. If I put them on my smoker, it doesn't sit well. So I'm just gonna flip it around. There's nothing wrong with that. Then I'm just gonna put cubes on the rack. Okay, there you have them in the smoker. We have it set at 250 degrees. We're gonna shut the lid, and today we are rolling with the B&B briquettes, the post oak briquettes. And for our smoking wood, we're gonna use B&B also, post oak, that we put in the ash catcher. Now these are gonna take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours to cook, and we're gonna check them in about an hour because they are rolling at 250 degrees. And we'll see what they look like then. So we'll be back. 1 hour into the cook at 250 degrees, guys, and check it out. They smell fantastic. Let's give one a little flipperoo and see how they look. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that color. I can smell that post oak, huh? So I'm gonna flip them around, guys, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, since the hot spot on this grill is to my right side, all I did is I just picked up the tray, just swapped it so these guys can get some of that heat and get nice and tender. So we'll check them back in another 45 minutes. An hour and 45 minutes into the cook, guys, at 250 degrees, and check it out. Look at that color. That looks beautiful, man. Okay, at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip them and check on them in, we'll say about 45 minutes. One more time. Two hours and 30 minutes into the cook, guys, at 250 degrees, and look at that. At this point, we have the color that we're looking for. We have the smoke flavor that we're looking for. So now it's time to make them tender. So as you can see right here, I have a aluminum foil pan. I put some butter in the bottom, and I'm just gonna place them in this pan, and then I'm gonna cover them with foil, and we're gonna get them super tender because they're not, well, they're kind of tender, but they're not there yet. So let me start transferring this to the pan, and then we'll be back. All right, so here we go. We have them in the aluminum foil pan, and we're gonna close the lid for another 45 minutes, still at 250 degrees, guys. These bad boys are gonna be super tender. After 45 minutes, we're gonna uncover them, we're gonna sauce them up, toss them in some sauce, and they're gonna be delicious, so we'll be right back. Another 45 minutes, guys, and what we're gonna do is I just have some my favorite barbecue sauce. You can use whatever sauce that you want. I'm just gonna use a little bit of Coca-Cola just to thin it out. You don't have to add the Coca-Cola if you don't like. You can add whatever beverage you like, or nothing at all. We're just gonna thin it out a little bit.
That shelf comes in handy, huh?
Very handy. So let's get the sauce out of the way, and these things should be tender. They've been in there for 45 minutes, right?
Yes.
45 minutes covered, and yeah, they are hot. Always burn myself. Okay, let's check it out. Watch out for the steam pot. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. This should be tender. We still have a little bit more to go. Hold on. All right, this is much better. Oh no, it's ready. I got one that had a little bit tougher bark. Now these bad boys are done, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the aluminum foil from the top. I'm gonna pour our sauce on top, and then, well, 15 minutes they'll be ready to eat. We'll be back. Okay, let's pour this sauce. Let's give them a quick toss, and then we'll pop them back in the smoker. Took 30 minutes for the sauce to set, but look at the results, guys. You could tell that butter's in there. They're sticky. They have that nice bark. They're smoky. They're tender. Look at that. I think they're gonna be too hot to handle, but let me see. Yeah, they are, but check this out, guys. Ooh. That fat rendered very, very nicely. So let me give one of these bad boys a taste. Wow, man, these things are so tender, so smoky, so delicious. Guys, very, very simple recipe, guys. I hope you guys give it a try. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you. God bless.